The Creation of Trust by Benjamin Creme's Master. A Master Speaks, Volume 1, page 433. If men would know peace, they have the simple duty to establish the way of peace. There is but one way to peace, as all men know in their hearts, the creation of justice. When men at last acknowledge the necessity of justice, for themselves and for others, the blessed day of peace will dawn on this earth. The path, too, of justice is not difficult to find. It requires only the acceptance of sharing. The divine principle of sharing is central to life. It underlies all harmony and balance. Without sharing, each effort to attain equilibrium comes to naught. For centuries, men have known this to be true. These ideas have permeated the great movements which have held aloft for men the concept of liberty. They are ingrained in the constitutions of many countries. Why then do men find them so difficult to implement? Why and for so long do they suffer their non-realization? The answers to these questions are manifold but one. Above all is basic and persisting. Men live in fear. The fear of change, of loss, of still greater insecurity, fills the minds of countless millions, creating as a result the inertia which ties them to the ways of the past. These ways may be onerous and difficult to bear, but they are the known ways, the ways of the forefathers. This conditioning saturates and holds sway in the world, manipulated and fed by the actions of greedy and powerful men. Fear arises where there is a lack of trust. Few there are who trust their fellow men. Thus, men have for long lost the sense that they are one, brothers and sisters all, engaged in the tasks of life together, sharing these tasks for the common good, and sharing, too, the wherewithal for each one's needs. The rediscovery of this common heritage will galvanize humanity and awaken it to its destiny, the creation of a way of life in which men become co-creators with God. It is Maitreya's task to remind men of their heroic destiny and to persuade them that the act of sharing will engender the trust they seek. He will show that sharing is no longer an option, a choice, but the inevitable consequences of the realization that humanity is one. Thus will Maitreya and his group guide humanity away from the abyss, which, many believe, threatens to engulf it. And thus, too, will he set men firmly on the course to realize their divine destiny.